Yeah, trupprodrigo here, Kung Fu Academy, 6751 North Sheridan Road in Chicago, Illinois, 60626. Like I said, I'm here 8 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 4 p.m. also Tuesdays, Thursdays. Saturday from 9 a.m., 9:30. How are you all doing? Today I'm going to briefly talk about Qigong, the importance of Qigong. Seen a couple of good YouTube channels. There's just this guy, he used to call himself Danger, has opened MMA school in Shanghai for about 8 or 9 years. He got his skull fractured, which determined his retirement from martial arts, according to his YouTube website. I'll find out the name of it and I'll write it down. It's a very interesting YouTube channel. He's been doing it for a while. It's very technical, very methodical in terms of when, he speaks about MMA, techniques of kicking. He's got also a sense of humor, which is also important, I think. We cannot be so serious all the time. Serious when we train, yes. But at one point, I think one of his followers asked about Qigong, and he explained about his experience with it, which also was based on a book he read about these monks, in which at one point, supposedly at a high level of martial arts, Chinese martial arts or Qigong training, they were basically moving objects and stuff like that, which is funny. But Qigong is very important in terms of if we train traditional Kung Fu styles. In terms of what I do, which is Charlie Foot, it helped me out a lot. Qigong is the basics, the base of Tai Chi. Like I explained before, Qigong, Tai Chi, Tai Chi. Qi is the energy. Qigong would be mastering that energy. And it's not about magic. There's no magic at all. I've seen crazy stuff, but that subject is going to be, it's been already written by me and is touched on a book I'm writing. It's a very interesting and strange experience I observed many years ago, in which I attended a class of a different type of Qigong and exercises. But today I'm just going to talk not about the crazy stuff, because then nobody's going to believe it. But like I said, it's very internal. It strengthens the bone marrow. It strengthens your tendons and increases the blood flow through the body. Like I said, is the main technical aspect of Tai Chi Chuan, Tai Chi Chuan, or Supreme Boxing, which is also a subject of humorous footage on YouTube. A lot of people laughing about Tai Chi masters, and then there's this guy, okay, now you try to cross my energy path, and then he gets beat up or whatever, That's nonsense, because they're all different stages of training. First, you train external. You get introduced, you work your physique, you work out your physique, you strengthen, your whole body by doing, a lot of exercise, of course, but flexibility, basic striking, basic kicking, and so on and so forth. And then, like I said before, at least 4, 5, or 6 years to become proficient on kicking and maybe jumping. Because what I did first was wushu. I did wushu for about 4 years, which was basically kicking and jumping and doing all the butterfly kicks and all that. After that, we moved to Charlie Foot, and a lot of Qigong was also taught to us. Tai Chi as well. Qigong, again, is a form of exercising which oversees the stances of Kung Fu. For example, you know, I have to go very far away. I feel like Sesame Street here when, you know, go close and far away. But I can probably demonstrate only with the hands. So by opening the chest, which allows the diaphragm to relax, consequently getting more air flow to your lungs. So extending and down, this is basic Qigong. Okay? So yeah, it energizes your body, strengthens your tendons, and it helps you focus, and also allows the bloodstream to get more dynamic. Again, same thing, the opening, one of the basic Qigong exercises is just exchanging and moving or opening your rib cage, and at the same time you're strengthening your back muscles, trapeze, etc., etc., etc. Qigong, like I said, it's not about a magic form of exercising. That's a misconception. At least, if you're realistic in terms of thinking, you don't need to go and explore different areas of the human being. They just stick onto the normal aspects, you know, and the normal type of training. So that's it. Qigong, in terms of importance, yes. For all traditional martial arts or Kung Fu styles, there's got to be a little bit of the internal sort of breathing, which is Qigong. It's passive. There's no explosiveness like in a few of the Tai Chi styles. And like I said, I would think of Qigong as the basis for Tai Chi. So it's deeper or more internal, allowing the oxygen to flow through your body, bring it to all your tendons, strengthening your tendons. It's like a Chinese yoga in the end. Helps flexibility, concentration, and strength. Strength of your lower limbs. Sometimes you hold the stance like the horse stance for a while, you know, and I'm not going to be able to see my legs, but you know, like this, breathing to the side. Draw, opening chest, rib cage, exchange, oxygen, blood, stream, flow, etc., etc. Very interesting, very important. There's a lot of books about it. So let's not forget that Qigong is very important. It's not about magic or magical sort of ideas that people have sometimes. You know, oh yeah, Qigong is just a weird expression of form of just ancient gibberish. It is not. It's really important. Like I said, is the basics for Tai Chi, maybe the basics for Kung Fu. In order to have good preparation for what it comes next, at one point in your Kung Fu training, it's good to explore the basics of Qigong, which will improve the strength of all your limbs, consequently all your body and mind as well, mindset. It's like a preparation for what comes after, or for what comes in between. Because like I said, it'll be very, very weird and strange to introduce your students, oh, this is, we're going to do Qigong today. So at least prepare them for what you think it will be important for them to learn, but along the way, not immediately. I think basic breathing. So that's it for today. I'm preparing myself for my 45-minute workout with the bag. Please don't forget to subscribe, or either way, you can email me with any questions in which I will try to answer as I can. Don't forget, I'm here in Chicago, Rogers Park, 6751 North Sheridan Road, 8 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 4 p.m. also training some Kung Fu. My email, trupprodrigo@hotmail.com. Well, thank you very much for watching. Now prepare for your training. Don't be lazy. Talk to you soon.